Welcome to Ideas to DNA. Imagine jumping into an ocean so crowded with hungry sharks that the water is stained red with blood. Every single day, companies fight to the death for a tiny, shrinking piece of the exact same pie. But what if I told you there's a secret map to an entirely different ocean? A massive, deep, crystal clear blue ocean where the competition is completely irrelevant and the profits are waiting just for you. For over a century, the business world has been absolutely obsessed with beating the competition. It's a zero-sum game. You win, someone else loses. But as markets get saturated and technology speeds up, just trying to outsmart your rivals isn't going to cut it anymore. Today, we're diving into the blue ocean strategy. This isn't just theory. It's a master playbook that throws out the old rules of competition and shows you exactly how to create entirely new market spaces. Let's break down the paradigm. Red oceans represent all the industries that exist right now. The boundaries are set, the rules are known, and everyone is aggressively trying to grab a larger share of the existing demand. Because it's so crowded, profits drop, and it becomes a brutal race to the bottom where price is the primary differentiator. This is based on a structuralist view, the stubborn belief that market conditions are fixed and you just have to deal with them. But blue oceans are the unknown. These are the industries that don't even exist yet. Here, you don't fight over demand, you create it. The rules haven't been written, so the competition literally doesn't matter. This requires a reconstructionist mindset, meaning you believe market boundaries can be completely reshaped by your own actions. Now you might be thinking, that sounds amazing, but to offer something entirely new and better, I have to spend an absolute fortune, right? Wrong. Traditionally, businesses believe they have to make a hard choice. Either offer high value at a high cost or decent value at a low cost. It's called the value-cost trade-off, and it keeps companies trapped in bloody competition. The blue ocean strategy shatters this myth completely through a concept called value innovation. Value innovation happens when you pursue differentiation and low cost at the exact same time. You drop your costs by eliminating things the industry competes on that customers don't actually care about anymore. At the exact same time, you raise buyer value by creating new elements the industry has never offered. You maximize the gap between the buyer's utility and your cost, breaking the trade-off completely. To actually do this, you use a framework called the ERRC Grid. That stands for Eliminate, Reduce, Raise, and Create. Let's look at how some massive brands use this to conquer the world. Take Cirque du Soleil. The traditional circus was a dying red ocean. So what did Cirque do? They eliminated expensive animals and star performers. They raised the unique venues and created theatrical storylines with original music. The result? They redefined the circus as high-end entertainment for adults and charged theater-level prices, making the traditional circus irrelevant. Or look at the Nintendo Wii. Sony and Microsoft were fighting a bloody war over high-definition graphics and fast processing chips. Nintendo eliminated those completely. They reduced controller complexity and created motion sensor interactivity. By doing this, they attracted totally new non-gamers and families, massively outselling the high-power consoles. So, how do you find your own blue ocean? You have to stop benchmarking your competitors. The strategy gives you 6 paths to look across. Path 1. Look across alternative industries. Don't just look at direct rivals. Look at products that serve the same purpose. Yakult positioned its probiotic drink as a health supplement, competing with pharmaceuticals instead of just other juices. Path 2. Look across strategic groups. Figure out why buyers trade up or trade down. Path 3. Look across the chain of buyers. Novo Nordisk stopped marketing insulin solely to doctors and focused on the actual patients, creating highly successful, user-friendly insulin pens. Path 4. Look at complementary offerings. Find the hidden pain points before, during, and after your product is used. Path 5. Rethink the functional emotional orientation. Subway stood out in a purely functional fast food world by focusing on the emotional appeal of health and lifestyle. And Path 6. Look across time. Don't just react to trends, shape them. Apple's iTunes shaped the trend of digital music by creating a legal, easy platform during the Wild West of illegal piracy. But listen closely. Formulating the strategy is only half the battle. Execution is where things get messy because human beings inherently resist departing from the status quo. You will face 4 massive hurdles. The cognitive hurdle of waking people up, the resource hurdle of tight budgets, the motivational hurdle of getting fast action, and the political hurdle of internal sabotage. To survive this, you need tipping point leadership. Instead of trying to force the whole company to change at once, focus your energy on the people and activities that exercise a disproportionate influence. Put your managers face to face with the worst operational problems so they can't ignore the need for change. Reallocate your resources from low-impact cold spots to high-gain hotspots. Spotlight your key influencers, quickly isolate the detractors, and above all, use fair process. Involve your team in the strategy so they actually trust you and volunteer to execute it. Creating a blue ocean isn't a one-time trick. It's a continuous capability you must develop. As markets get more crowded, your ability to reconstruct boundaries is the ultimate driver of high performance. Stop fighting over a shrinking pie, make the competition totally irrelevant, and create a brand new, massive pie for everyone. What's one feature in your industry that everyone does, but nobody actually cares about? Tell me in the comments below. If this video sparks something in you, don't let it stop here. You'll find the link to the book, The Blue Ocean Strategy, in the description below. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend going deeper. The real transformation happens when you engage with the ideas yourself. And if this video added value to you, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs clarity in their why. This is Ideas to DNA, where knowledge becomes action. I'll see you in the next video.